Lydia Daydal, MMA Connect TV, standing backstage at the National Boxing Stadium in Dublin with the victorious new champion, Gabriel Dawson.
Yeah, over the moon with my performance. That was a great fight, great night, biggest night for boxing.
Arguably the biggest night of
Yeah.
not even amateur boxing, but Irish boxing in general. Super elites are a huge big deal, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and especially for the club as well. Pat Mongan won this 2 years ago, and then just following the legacy in the club really.
This is your
Francis
coach.
Barrett, yeah, and Coleman Barrett. So no, Pat Mongan is just another boxer in our club.
Oh,
Won it 2 years ago, 64 kilos.
Amazing.
So-
What is the gym that you train out of in Galway?
The Olympic Boxing Club. So it's in Westside in Galway.
Brilliant.
Hard to see.
So everyone that's won a title here tonight is ridiculously calm and like serene. Is it something to do with, like, did you visualize yourself winning this? Was it sort of like you're delighted that you won, but you knew that you'd win?
Yeah, well, I seen myself winning the whole competition. Obviously, there was a few hurdles or a few tests, obviously, but I didn't see really anyone that could be. That if I boxed the best of my ability, I didn't think anyone could beat me really, and that's just the way me and Mike has always taught, and that's how the way we've always kind of kept the head strong. So I just think it's part of being professional, really, being calm, not being not having too much butterflies before a fight, and just being nervous, not letting the nerves overtake you. So yeah.
And I think with a lot of the boxers that are here tonight, you're all looking at the next thing. There's something else. Some people are fighting next week. Some people are fighting in the next month.
That's it.
You know what I
You were
mean?
even talking to Davey earlier on, and me and Davey next week are Tuesday week. We're both going over to Russia together for the under-22 European. So.
It's incredible. What an amazing journey, aside from getting
That's
to like
especially all
fulfill
the-
your dreams, but like to travel like that.
Yeah, travelling. We're all young as well. We're all 18, 19. So it's a nice young team and nice team to build a foundation. We'll be there for a couple of years and we love each other anyway. So
Why did you get into boxing?
I started boxing when I was 9 years old. So my dad got me into boxing.
And did he box, or was
Yeah,
it
he
just
did kickboxing before. He did like semi-pro, but really at the start when I did boxing, I was kind of forced to do it. I played soccer as well, so I was more into soccer. And I didn't really like boxing. I hated training. I'd like come home in tears after training. So yeah.
What changed?
I think it was when I dropped soccer. So when I was about 15, 16, I left soccer and then I won my first Irish title. I lost 5 Irish finals in a row before I won my first one, and since then I haven't lost. So
What's the secret to overcome those failures and to keep going?
obviously, I think it's just keep trying and working hard. I think the first few times I wasn't as focused, obviously, because I was playing soccer. But after that, when I just dropped everything else and just put my brain to boxing, that was it really. And I think once I focus and put my head to something, I'll achieve anything I can do.
In the lead up to this, there was obviously a lot of press. There's a lot of people writing about all the boxes that were performed tonight. Your name was one that cropped up quite a bit. Excuse me. Are you starting to recognise that your name is kind of one to watch, or is sort of one that's out there now?
Yeah, I've got a few mentions. Barry McGuigan, professional boxer, professional promoter. Mick Conlon's mentioned me a few times. So there is names going around, and my name is big. But I just kind of keep my feet on the ground. I haven't won anything yet, really. So that's it, really.
In terms of goals, obviously you have these sort of like immediate goals, like the super elites. You're obviously going to Russia. Long term, what is the goal that you have set out?
The Olympic Games, gold medal Olympic Games. And
Tokyo 2020.
2020, that's it. Tokyo 2020, and after that I'll just turn pro and live my legacy from then on.
Yeah, it's good. How old are you again?
I just turned 19 in November.
Yeah, because it's fascinating for me, because obviously we cover so many combat sports and contact sports that in boxing everyone is so young, but all so kind of like level-headed and mature. What do you put that down to?
I just think it's really because we're all there and it's the professionalism really, because we're all determined to do it, so we're not there to mess, not there to joke about. Even though boxing is more of a one-person sport, we are there as a team. We bring each other on, we push each other, so that's just the way it is. And I just think once one or two people are doing it, it just brings the whole team else on. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations.
Thanks very much,
It's an amazing achievement at this age as well. Congratulations to you. Before I let you go, do you have any thank yous or shout outs?
Thanks to my boxing coach Mike, bring me through the whole way. Always when I went kind of down the wrong path, always kind of brought me back on straight. So yeah, and thanks for my mates for coming down and supporting me as well. That's really Thanks to my mother, maybe driving me up and down the back roads.
Absolutely.
Up and down the back roads to training and stuff like that. And that's it.
What's your mom's name?
I don't want to say Ms. Erk.
Well, listen, and obviously you're travelling back to Galway tonight. Are you staying for the weekend?
I'm going to just stay for tonight, back to home, and I'm up to Dublin Tuesday for high performance training.
Brilliant. So you're travelling up and down all the time, is it?
Yeah, usually. Yeah, no, I come up on Tuesday, stay till Friday, and go home Friday evening.
Is that hard at 19?
It is, yeah, especially with college. I'm full time in college as well.
What are you doing in college?
Business management and accounting. So it's
Brains
tough,
as well.
when I try.
Well, listen, congratulations again.
very
A
much, yeah.
brilliant achievement.
Thank you.
Gabrielle Dawson for MMA Connect TV.